Hey guys, so we're here with a special guest today, ChainUser, who is currently high rated on Dueling Book with Subterror Dragoon, which is ironically enough pretty exciting to say despite being a control deck. So maybe I can get you to introduce yourself and maybe why you're playing this deck in this format.
Hey guys, I'm Greek. I'm a Greek player. I playing this deck because I don't know. I just needed something simple. I don't play the best deck. I play what I like.
Awesome. Okay, well maybe we'll just get right into the deck list. So we have the three Fiendus, the three Guru, and the one Nemesis Archer. I guess that's pretty standard for any Subterror list. Not a lot of monsters usually.
Back in the days, we used to play U Mastrix, the one that
Mm,
banishes on flip.
right. I guess onto the spells. So you're playing the three prosperities as well as the three extravagance, the one terraforming, the three hidden city, of course, and the three super poly, the three red eyes fusion, and the three red eyes insight. To get to your red eyes fusion, do you feel good about these ratios? Anything you would change? How's super poly, for example?
Seems very bad sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
but at least it's good versus the bad matchups. Versus Pride is good because you get rid of the monsters. Very good versus Exo Sisters, which is a bad matchup because their boss monster, the big Xyz, can now Dragoon very easily.
Mm.
But yeah, in Terlament you don't really need it because you just summon Dragoon and you win.
And so I think another good thing is a lot of lists. There's not as many hand drops nowadays, especially like Ash. So your red eyes fusion is probably gonna resolve. I guess floodgates. Now we have the there can be only one, the two final battle, the three imperms, and the lost wind. Anything about the traps that you wanted to talk about? The lost wind is pretty interesting that you chose that over other cards.
It's a card that I really like and I want to play it. And it seemed good in a grind game. You can use it again. It's good because the attack modifier stays.
Mm,
So the monster is always negated and it's always on half attack. And you can also use it in the damage step so that nothing cannot be negated by monsters or cards that negate the card effect.
that's interesting. And then I guess lastly in the main deck is the of course red eyes black dragon, the dark magician, as well as the wyvern to help you get to your red eyes fusion. So I guess moving on to the extra deck, we have the three dragoon, of course, the three garura, double mud dragon, double stickpelia, the other pediplant one that requires three darks, the starving venom, the anima, and the phoenix. Obviously, your extra deck isn't really too important other than the dragoon. The rest are just like gonna be banished with extravagance, or they're also your super poly targets as well. So how is dragoon in this format? You mentioned that it's really good against tiers.
It's actually good versus anything if it actually hits the field. Its only weakness is actually before it gets summoned.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem is the Aikido and the Kelbeck. Because they can mill your Dragoon materials.
I
And when
see.
that happens, you're playing only with the Subterror engine and your floodgates, and it's really weird. Hits the field, the Terlament deck cannot out it.
Mm-hmm.
Be aware of the crime though, because if you use Dragoon and they have the crime set,
Right.
they can flip it and they instantly shuffle the Dragoon. It doesn't destroy the card, so
Right. No, I was gonna ask how Tielemans typically out in, and I guess that's one way to do it. Anything else about the extra deck that you wanted to talk about?
not important. If I remove Super Poly, maybe I change it, but I never use it. You just care to do not banish your Dragoons with extravagance, but that has never happened to me.
Hmm.
And
Okay, and then I guess on to your side deck finally. We of course have the three dimension shifter, the three gamma, the double necro valley, and the metaverse. And then evenly matched. Shifter is interesting. Is this something where this deck can main deck it even?
it's main decking it, but it just seemed bad with Red Eyes Insight.
Hmm.
It's that it locks two trios of the deck, Red Eyes Insight and Findes, because they both pay cost that sends to graveyard. Why I don't even. It's the only card in the side deck that's weird, but you have to play it because it's really strong.
Mm-hmm. And
So
similarly with Necro Valley, is that a card that you considered main decking at all?
it seems like more of a going first card. It's not that good going second,
Hmm.
in my opinion.
Okay, okay. No, that's
Because
fair.
yeah.
Oh, well, thank you so much for the deck profile. Anything else you wanted to mention about the deck list before we end the call?
It's spicy. It has a low screen and all that, but I like it. It wins me games. It's easy to play. You can go on other tabs and do stuff, and you can still play because the deck is that simple.
Awesome. Any shoutouts you want to mention before we end the call?
Shout out to Blanky for watching all my games. Yeah, that's it.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Take care, everyone.